Hey guys, this is Demon Killer, and today Esnix did a review of the Arch Linux GUI project. It's really an honor to have the project on his channel, reviewed by him. And I personally found the review very well made and very informative. He did a lot of explanation better than what I do on this channel, just like what Armano did with his review of the Arch Linux GUI project. So the purpose of making this video is to address some of the things that were talked about in the Esnix video, as well as some of the comments in his under the in the comment section of this video. So first things first, he really made a nice review, a very honest review actually, because he praised the project where it was supposed to be praised, and he equally critiqued it where the criticism was due to come. And of course, there are some mistakes that I made personally as the developer, and I will obviously first of all talk to you guys about the mistakes that I've made, and also rectify them in the upcoming June release. So for those of you who are new to the channel, you can go ahead and check out my channel, which has information about this project. I'll also leave in the description links to the SourceForge page. Also, OSDN has now approved the project, so now you can also download from OSDN, but all of that will be discussed in separate videos. Now let's go ahead and let me go ahead and answer some of the things that Esnix pointed out. And the first thing he said somewhere, I think here was
so you might have some nice custom theme.
He talked about basically the website somewhere over here. So yeah, the website is being developed, and that will be linked exactly to, over here in the SourceForge page as well. But right now the source code of it is available again on the GitHub, which you can go ahead and check his description. He has linked all the links that matter to the project. So that's about the website. And one more thing, that initially he called the project a respin, which I've clearly stated that this is not a respin, and basically just a means to help users install vanilla Arch Linux, which he later talked about the similar vision. Then I really like that, so he cleared that out towards the end of that section of that. I think it's somewhere over here.
It's a separate website. Review by July 1st will be the next. He just uploaded a few days ago, I think 6 days ago, just a way to install Arch. I like it. I like the focus. It's actually my focus with my project as well. So we share at least some vision here. Provides a screenshot.
So as you can see, he also later went ahead and clarified it. I just wanted to re-clarify it that the ALG project is not a respin. It's just meant for users to install vanilla Arch Linux. And when he goes to the GitHub pages, you can see that the XFCE edition, that over here it says the GNOME Pure. So I know I have not updated the README, so I will do that. So that's a minor thing, of course, but yeah, that is something that I have to do. And then he talked about the Zen ISO. I think he also covered the tickets.
Really vanilla Arch. So
yeah, it's over here. So the Zen ISO, of course, like I have already said it probably on the channel, and I'll also do a separate video on that. The Zen ISO is not vanilla Arch Linux in true sense, because different kernel, different file system, different shell. So that will be provided in the experimental ISOs folder, experimental editions folder, and I think he also talked about it, so you can watch his video. That's not an issue, but I just wanted to point that out. Now we'll go ahead and fast forward to this. So what I do is I test my ISOs on actual physical hardware, so I really don't know what problems VirtualBox might throw on you. But what I think is that if you already have an operating system pre-installed on a particular VirtualBox disk image, then if you are trying to install something with Calamares, there is some issue that prevents, for example, in his case, the swap partition wasn't created. So for that, yes, gparted is not included, so I will be including that in the July release. So I've taken note of that. And then we'll now finally come to this part here, which where is it, the main thing about the packages. I think it's somewhere here. Let me check. Yeah, this one. So
Hey,
yeah, so this is I think the video, I think it's a 40-minute video, and up till like half an hour or so, like 26-25 minutes, I think he praised the project. He talked about the vision, the goal, and everything. He liked the themes, font, and everything. But then at this point he grew a little critic. He criticized the project with respect to the packages, which is well understood, and that's because that's my mistake. Removing stuff like mtools, USB utils, DOSFS tools, UDF tools. Yeah, that's a bit of my mistake. I shouldn't have done it, and they get removed. Actually, one more thing that he didn't point out, and that is reflector. I know reflector is not in this list, but in the pure editions, reflector also gets removed. So these are a couple of packages that I have to remove from this particular list that you are seeing on the screen, and a couple of other important tools that are being removed. So the reason for remove, somebody in the comments, I remember, asked, let me go to the comment, it would be interesting to know why he made that choice. So I made this choice because of this comment here. If you go to my SourceForge page, then you can go ahead and go to my files, and here are the May releases. So the May releases don't have this so many packages being removed. So this was implemented in June because I got a comment on the May release video that the person wanted, like he had, you can go ahead and read the whole conversation. He wanted some 650 packages, and at that time I had 900 packages on the GNOME edition. So then I realized that a lot of packages that were in the official Arch ISO relaying were not really required by the end user and were supposed to be removed, and they are being removed now. But a few essential packages like mtools are also getting removed, which shouldn't be. One of the comments here also talks about, I think, the man pages. Somebody talked about the man pages over here. Yeah, I think so. Man pages are not removed, so you can. I think Esnix, what he did is did a pacman-ss, but man pages are there, so you can just go ahead and type in man ls or man cat, for example, and man pages are working because man db is not being removed. So I don't think the man page thing is an issue, but yes, USB utils, mtools, yeah, that's my mistake, and I will fix that in July. Also, Donald, he talked about people not being able to use NTFS. So that's really not the case because I'll be doing a dual boot with Windows 10 and Arch Linux that will be coming out soon, and I've used the Plasma edition, which is this one, Plasma 21, the June release basically. So that you in that you can go ahead and see that NTFS is perfectly working. It's being detected. You can transfer files from Linux to Windows and vice versa. So this isn't an issue actually, but some of the things that people commented on and pointed out, especially what Esnix has said in the video, yes, those are the things. And I also pointed out reflector, which was not pointed out in the video. These packages are to be removed from this list so that they stay in the future system of the user. So that is mistake on my part. I agree, and I will work on that to rectify it in the July release. Also, yeah, so I think I've covered the the key criticism of this project, I think, from the 28th minute that came out. Let me go through some of the comments here. So Linux Home, and he covered, I think his name is Dennis. He covered the project also on his channel, and that time I think I only had 3 editions, all with Plasma. So thank you, Dennis. And then for PCTLC, I already told you what motivated me to do this and why I made that choice. For Donald, I have talked about the NTFS issue that he pointed out, that's null and void because dual boot works, right? So that is, I think, taken care of. And let me see. I would be curious to check and see what packages survive. You can go ahead and do a pacman-qs, and that will give you all the packages that are installed. Of course, that will give you all the packages that are installed, so you might have to do a comparison with a tool called Meld. So you can go ahead and probably try that. Man pages, man pages are not ripped out. You can he says, man pages are man pages. You have to type in man ls or man, basically the commands, basic commands that are found in the binary directory. So the man pages are working. I'm not sure why he said that, but you should check it out first. Anyways, TRG wants to make a coffee. Okay, sure. Bruce Scott, why go to, sorry, didn't I? Yes, just to keep the packages count down. That you're true on that, Bruce, and you're also true on the point that the user has to all the standard packages back. So that's what I said. I'll be rectifying that in the next release. Thank you for your criticism. Actually, this really helps to build the project better. So thank you so much, actually, for pointing all of these things out. And I think, yeah, that's just about it. This shouldn't work because obviously that's ManDB that has all of that stuff. So like I said again, man pages, man ls, man cat, man dd, you will get everything. So overall a very honest and good review, because he praised where the video, where the project was supposed to be praised, and he also criticized it where it was supposed to be. So that's about the project. That's about the video as Nix made. It's an amazing video. You should go ahead and check that out. I'll link it in the description, and also the videos made by Dennis and Armano, so you can go ahead and check them out. The Zen ISO and the Studio editions, I'll be making separate videos on that. The Windows 10 Arch Linux dual boot will be coming out, I think, in this week itself, and I'll be also making a separate video on the website that will be linked to the source code page over here. Where is it? The summary. So the website will be linked here, over here. And also, I think, yeah, that's about what I've planned for this week. So that's about it. If you like the video, please do subscribe, because like SNX also said, this is the channel which has the information regarding this project. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.